Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hope all the students are doing well at home. I have thought of giving you some important questions in each chapter, in each subject. And firstly, I have just started in mathematics. Before diving into the important questions for your upcoming 10th class mathematics exam, I just want to remind you to take care of yourselves and stay focused on your studies. Remember, hard work always pays off. Now, let's get ready to tackle those important questions and ace that exam. Firstly, I will start with first chapter, that is the real numbers. But you should also note one thing. I am having the fresh book. It is not old book. So in old books it will be 1.2 exercise, and in new book it will be 1.1 exercise. In 1.1 exercise you have to do question number 4, question number 5. Question number 4 is given that HCF, and question number 5 is chuck feather 6 and can end. And in exercise 1.2 it will be 1.3 in that old book. It will be question number 1 and question number 2. Question number 2 is 3 plus 2 root 5 is irrational. Now this is all for the real numbers. Now I will go to polynomials. Now in the polynomial chapter you have to remember one thing, that the first exercise is graphs and it is always coming as an MCQ. So you are not allowed to leave it. You must do it. Then in 2.2 exercise, in question number 1 you must do part first, part second and part VI, and question number 2 part second and part V. Part second and part V. This is all for polynomials, because in the new book there are only 2 exercises. Now I will go to third chapter, that is linear equations in 2 variables. Okay, if you have an old book you should remember that 3.1 in that book is completely deleted. Now I have the fresh book in my hand. I will go to exercise 3.1. in old books it will be 3.2. You should do question number 2, question number 3, because these are always asked in the MCQs. And question number 5 is the most important question in this exercise. Then after that I will go to the 3.2 exercise. Question number 1 you must do part first, part second, part V. Question number 2 is very important. In question number 3 you must do first part, second part and the VI part, 5 years hence the age of Jacob. Then in exercise 3.3 in question number 1 you have to do part first and part I, and question number 2 part first, part second and part third. I have skipped the last 2 parts, and in these 3 parts the most important one is the second part, 5 years ago. This is all for linear equations, because you should know last 2 exercises are deleted. Now I will turn to quadratic equations. In the first exercise it is always asked as the MCQ. Now I will just go to 4.2. In 4.2 in question number 1 you must do part first, part IV and part V. Question number 3 is important, 4 is important and 5 as well is important. In the 4.3 exercise in the fresh book, in the old book 4.3 is deleted. Now in the old book it will be 4.4 and here it is 4.3. In question number 1 you must do part second, and question number 2 you must do part second. Then I will go to AP. The first exercise, it's always asked in as MCQs. Okay, then I will straight away go to the second exercise, that is 5.2. In 5.2 you should do question number 4, question number 8, question number 10, 13, 14 and 17. And in 5.3 most important questions are question number 4, question number 5, question number 7, question number 12 and question number 14. Then we will straight away go to the triangles. In the first exercise you should importantly look, as these are always asked as the MCQs. Then you will not forget the two most important theorems, basic proportionality theorem and its converse. And in exercise 6.2, the last two questions, very important. Then in exercise 6.3, question number 6 is important, question number 4 is important, 13 and 16. Now I will straight away go to the coordinate geometry, that is the 7th chapter. In the first exercise, in question number 1st, you will not forget the third part, AB minus A minus B. Then question number 3, question number 7, question number 8 and question number 10, find a relation. Then in exercise 7.2, question number 1 is important, question number 4 is important, 6, 7, 8 and the last question, find the area of rhombus. Then I will go to the two important chapters, trigonometry and applications. Firstly, the trigonometry, I have the book in my hand. In exercise 8.1, question number 3 is important, question number 4 is important, question number 6 and 10, question number 10 in triangle PQR, right angle at Q. Then in exercise 8.2 you must do question number 1 part C, third part, cos 45 divided by sec 30 plus cosec 30, and part V, and question number 3. Remember, question number 2, question number 4, these will be asked as MCQs. If you have the old book, 8.3 is deleted, and if you have the new book, in 8.3, question number 1, question number 2 are the most important questions. Then in question number 4, it will be the question number 5 in the old book. Part first, it has 10 parts and 2 parts come in the exams. Part first is important, part second is important, part V is important, most important, part VI is important, V double I is important, and V triple I is important. Out of 10 I have given you 5 important parts. Okay, now I will straight go to the applications of trigonometry. In applications, question number 2 is the most important question. A tree breaks due to storm. Question number 5 is important, 6 is important, 7, 8, 10 and 12 is important. Then I will go to circles, which has mostly two terms, and in just like in triangles, in two terms one will be asked. Same is the case for the circles. In two theorems one will be asked. Theorem 10.1 and theorem 10.2. 10.2 is more important than 10.1, which is tangent is drawn from an external point are equal. In exercise 10.1 it will be MCQ. Then I will go to exercise 10.2. Question number 4 is important. 6, 7, 8, 11 and 13. If you will add one, question number 1, 0, it is also. But most important questions are 13, 11, 7 and 8. This is all from the triangles. Now I will straight go to the 11th chapter, that is area related to circles. In the older books it has 3 exercises, but actually it has only one exercise, that is 11.1. In old books it will be 12.2. okay, question number 1 is important, 2 is important, question number 3 is important, question number 6 is important, question number 11 is important, 12 is important, and one more you will add 1, 0. Question number 10, an umbrella. And you will not forget the last question 14. It is will be as MCQ. It is always asked. Okay. After area related to circles, we have surface area and volumes. 12th chapter. It will be the 13th chapter marked on the older books. In 13.1 in old book and 12.1 in the new book. Question number 1 is important, 2 is important, 3 is important, and 4 is important, and question number 8 is important. Second exercise, question number 1, question number 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then after that, this is all from volumes and surfaces. Then after that we have statistics and probability. Remember, in statistics you have 3 exercises and you must do first 4 questions from each exercise. First 4 questions from first, then second, and then third. And in probability you have only one exercise. You have only one exercise, and in that exercise some questions are very important. You should remember that. Question number 5, if P of E is 0.05. Question number 6, question number 8, question number 13, 14 are the most important questions. Question number 16, and finally question number 21 and 23. I hope you will practice these questions, and inshallah mostly the questions will be in this. But one note is for all the students that the important question doesn't mean that you will only do these questions. Yes, this will give you an idea, and just like you were doing for whole year, you must do at the end also. Now good luck to all the 10th class students out there. Remember to stay focused, stay positive, and believe in yourself. You have got this. Certainly, may Allah bestow you with success in your exams and all your endeavors. Good luck, 10th class students. Assalamu alaikum.